For the boys to get going, and these two guys are absolutely made for this kind of format. You know, Dan Evans was seen as one of the bad boys of British tennis, likes a big night out. This is a big night. He's up against a big hitter. Yeah, Grigor Dimitrov, I should say, is warming up there. He's a beast of a fella. Likes a big show. We got one now. Let's get back to the commentary box.
Yeah, two guys actually that would have a great night out in Madrid if they get a chance to later. Grigor Dimitrov, great to see him playing such wonderful tennis. He was sitting next to his ex-girlfriend just a few minutes ago. I wonder if that'll inspire him. But yeah, he's back on form and heading back towards the top 10. And Peggy's a guy who can do anything. He's made for this competition, isn't he?
You would think so, absolutely. You know, he's the only thing I will say, Sam, a bit quiet in recent weeks. Since Miami lost to Jack Sock, who's sitting in the player pen. He's on a 4-match losing streak. He needs a bit of confidence. Will he get it against Dan Evans, who said that clay court tennis is a bit of a pointless exercise for him? Wins a couple of matches in Barcelona, continues to downplay his expectations on this surface, but he's a lot better than a lot of people are giving him credit for.
Yeah, this is how it's. Look at up some of those matchups. I mean, Burdick against Sock. I think the court guys are going to have to repair all the holes in this, the craters from all that serving. And then Wawrinka is hitting the ball massively as ever. And Feliciano Lopez, the old school slice and dice. You've got a lot of big hitters there. You've got some counter punchers, and you've got like guys like Dimitrov and Evans. Pet, you have a very similar game. They can do everything.
They can, and as we've just seen from the women that have been out here, how important the serve is, particularly here, as we keep saying, it's indoors tonight. You can see the roof is shut here. And Luis Figo, we got some big stars. They're always here in Madrid. Obviously, they've had a pretty good week as well up at the Bernabeu, and we're going to have a pretty good night tonight.
Yeah, and big pressure for Dan Evans. Huge Aston Villa fan is Dan. He'll be very aware of who's sitting right behind him. I like to call him the reformed bad boy of British tennis. Yeah, he's had his scrapes in the past. I love how honest he is about this clay court. He's got more reason than anyone else, though, out here to try and take this huge prize. You know, it'll be a big percentage of his career earnings.
20%, 20% on the line for him tonight.
Okay, Evans getting us underway. Oh, a cagey start from the guys.
1-0. 1-0.
Yeah. Inch for inch, probably the best server, I would say, on the men's tour. Evans got an amazing motion, but missed his first serve there, and Dimitrov doing a nice job of collecting a point against the serve. Need a lesson from the ladies. They can't find a first serve, these two guys. Evans a long way behind the baseline here. He's not going to do an awful lot of damage from there. He's hoping to just pick Dimitrov off, or hope the Bulgarian makes an error at that stage. Got to get his feet up the court here if he can.
Yeah, he's playing not to lose this one, isn't he? Playing a guy that these two have never played before on the tour. Haven't played anywhere, and very similar game styles.
Yeah, he's got a chance here. It's backing up. Look at Evans there, way behind his baseline. Well, he was looking to try and get his forehand into play, and Dimitrov, perhaps trying to cut off a little too much with that second serve tight to the line, has given Evans a quick route back into this tiebreak 10's second match. Well, we've been used to a few experiments here in Madrid. 2012, we had blue clay put down. It was a short-lived experiment. Tiebreak 10s won't be short-lived, that's for sure. But Dimitrov with a win over the world #1 Novak Djokovic back then. He's enjoyed his time here on the clay.
3-2.
So it's just the one mini break. Yeah, the colour of the clay was about the colour of Dan's shirt, wasn't it? It wasn't. Players did not like it. They couldn't stand up. Now, can this focus Dan's mind? Hey, Aga, she's up next.
The professor.
The professor, yeah.
Tough year. Change your racket.
Oh, these guys got all the skills.
Yeah, he did well to stand his ground here again.
4-2.
There was a bit of space there, but Evans got there relatively comfortably. And Dimitrov changing ends with that mini break. Of course, Evans with that tattoo that says every saint has a past, every sinner has a future by Oscar Wilde. His future's looking a lot brighter than it was a few years ago. Great story.
Yeah, just struggling with this start, Dan, isn't he? Needs a little bit more time to get into it, but when he fires up, he can hit any shot out there. Former squash player, actually, Dan, when he was a youngster up in Birmingham, which is where he hails from. Oh, the Bulgarian's looking super lean tonight.
6-2. Dimitrov.
Must-win point here for Evans, you feel. Loses this. Muguruza Radvanska won't be far away. They're next up. Oh.
7-2. 7-2.
Yeah, he's not quite used to so many of these kind of events, is he, Evans? He's new to the big time, and it's starting to show out here. And Dimmy, as his mates like to call him, very much in control. He's got a great swagger, hasn't he, Dimitrov?
Terrific serve. Arguably his favourite. Throws it over his shoulder.
8-2.
Gets his back right into that, Dimitrov. Another double.
Well,
8-3.
Dan's got to get cracking here.
Dimitrov.
He's a guy that actually likes to take a photo of his prize money checks and send it to his friends. Well, he's not. There's going to be a lot of zeros on it if he doesn't get moving. He's got a minute or so to turn this around. Less than.
He won't even have a check. He can't take a photo of nothing.
That's more like it.
Well, he's struggled a little bit with his first serve out here tonight. This is a big point for him if he's going to have any chance of getting back into this. Will he go with his favourite one down the tee once they change ends?
We're going to find out if he's a man who's very dangerous from 4-8 down in a breaker.
Yeah, well, you can see there where Dan has just been playing way too deep so far in this breaker. We saw him up at the net there. He's got some delightful skills up at the net, some of the best hands on tour. He's got to figure out a way to get there, and he hasn't got much time to do so. There is that serve.
Now, is Dimitrov going to use his Hawkeye challenge? Nope. Happy to rub it out, and Dan's coming back here.
8-5. 8-5. Dimitrov.
Of the format that it's a longer tie-break, it gives him a chance.
But he's got two serves to win it here. Should close it out here, should the Bulgarian.
Interesting, he went big into the faster return of Evans there. You would have thought the prudent play would have been up high on the backhand. Suddenly, things are looking very awkward for Dimitrov.
8-6. Dimitrov.
Evans' mates may well be checking their WhatsApp still later.
Well, Well, Dimitrov has made really hard work of this since leading by 8 points to 2. Had a little slip up. You got time to come back in these match tiebreakers, but it's 3 chances to close it out here. And that's more like it from Evans.
9-7.
Now, why didn't he start like that?
9-7.
It's a smart play.
He was just a little bit nervous, wasn't he?
Gets that backhand again. Oh, he went big forehand.
9-8. 9-8.
So one
Dimitrov.
match point remains for Dimitrov. What sort of players he got left? You watch this guy week in, week out. Where's he serving? Is it the conservative play?
Well, I was surprised that he
backhand?
went big down the tee on the previous one when he was needing both the points. No, reluctant to say he's going to go. If I was smart, I'd take the leaf out of Evans's book here and go for the serve and volley. Look how deep he is. A little hyper-aggressive, really, from Dimitrov, you feel.
Oh, stunning shot making from Evans. And he levels up. Who would have thought it just a minute ago?
Well, he did, clearly, because
9 iguales. 9-all.
he looked down and out, got a little lucky with the net cord there, but the slip from Dimitrov perhaps just unsettled him for the next one as well.
As they change ends for the third time, it just shows you if you get down in a regulation 7-point tiebreaker, you've pretty much had it, but not in these match tiebreakers. You can come back at any time. So whoever wins this next point has a match point. 3 have come and gone from Dimitrov.
No, that's impressive. That is a huge first serve from Dimitrov.
Dimitrov. Match point.
So 4th chance to progress to the semi-finals. Cool as you like.
What a fantastic point from Evans.
10 iguales. 10-all.
That backhand there, going backwards, is not an easy ball to hit. Getting good example, good exhibition of those hands that he has up at net. Terrific.
Wins this one, has a match point. Wouldn't that be a turnaround?
Once 10. 11-10.
Might be getting his camera
Evans.
phone at the ready.
Match point.
And who says this surface is a waste of time? He's fended off 4 match points. How on earth has Dimitrov ended up in this spot? Evans' chance to close out his opening tiebreak 10.
Just wonder why he didn't go with that kind of play. A little more safe with the ball into the backhand. 90% sure you're going to get a chip backhand from Evans off there, and you can sort of hang around in the backhand corner and use his forehand as effectively as he does there, Dimitrov. Evans just playing the defensive game here. He's just hoping the pressure that Dimitrov's felt from leading is going to get an error. How good is this tennis?
Oh, thought he might have made a mistake on that drop shot. This is the kind of skill he progresses.
12-11 Evans.
Player pen guys are thinking,
Match
are we
point.
going to get on tonight?
Yeah.
So it's a second chance to close out for Evans after fending off 4 of these. And it's on his own serve. Where's he going, Petch?
No idea. None. 0. Has he been able to catch his breath? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think he actually was a little winded. I mean, you saw Wawrinka laughing and saying, well, because that drop shot really did look like a check out of the point, didn't it?
Oh.
Wasn't necessarily the right play, and, well, staggering around the net.
Yeah, he's exhausted. He's actually, it's the 4th time they're changing ends. He's an honest guy, Dan, isn't he? He said, look, I don't work hard enough, I don't train hard enough. That's just the way it is. I'm getting better. He might have wished he'd done a few more court sprints because he was winded, wasn't he? Ranked 51 in the world. 18 months ago, he was playing on the lower reaches of the men's tour. It's one of the great success stories, but can he close this one out? I think he's still puffing. Get this man some oxygen.
Smart. Dimitrov really not doing too much, but when you're winded like that, as Evans is, you just don't have the quite same
Match point.
foot speed, the dynamic movement to get yourself behind the ball as quickly as you need.
4 have come and gone from Dimitrov. Here's another one. Surely he closes here. No one's used their Hawkeye challenge yet. That's long.
Partido para
Plenty
Grigor
of snap,
Dimitrov.
crackle and pop from the Bulgarian as he
14
opens up.
puntos a
And
12.
he's through to the last 4.
Teams points to 12.
Well done. You almost had him, but you went for the second serve very strong on his forehand on match point.
Yeah, I was tired. No, it was good fun. Just shows he played very well. It was a good tiebreak. Had really good fun. Thanks for everybody to coming out watching, and thanks to the organisers for giving me the chance.
Thank you very much. All the best.
Grigor, you're still huffing and puffing here. Tough all contest for you.
Yeah, well, I was just leading so much, and then, I mean, obviously, as every other time I had to fight to the end like that, but, I mean, great concept. I think it's a lot of fun. Music in between always helps, so, pleased and looking forward for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, you were 8-2 up and you thought you had it in the bag, I guess. How did he creep back in there?
By just keep doing the same thing, I guess.
It's such a special format, isn't it? Does the tension get you out there a bit?
Yeah, I was so nervous. I was just telling everybody, I was like, I'm so nervous, and I'm still nervous. Look, I'm sweating.
Okay, well, keep on going, good man. You're through to the next stage. Good stuff. I did hear him say to the other players there, whatever you do, warm up, warm up. It's a tough all contest. It might be a tie break, but it's testing indeed. More knockout tennis on your way after this short break.